I was listening to FYBJ Main on No Jumper. I said,
Yeah.
is this nigga describing a shootout?
Yeah, of course.
I'm listening to some of the most vivid stories that you get, like the rapper story. This is why I rap these days. Like niggas like Meek, like we're looking at to be like, you're telling fictional shit. I'm gonna go listen to like YSL Woody. Call him a snitch all you want. He's telling a factual situation.
Yo, act, listen, right?
On Meek bumper.
Yeah,
I know.
No. I'm being honest though. Yo, these days when it comes to rap,
So Tony's story by Meek Mill, you don't think that was vivid?
do you think it was real?
No.
I think it's possible. That type of shit really does happen.
Okay, you're thinking it's possible. When I
can't certify his story. I know what you're saying. Like if you hear somebody else shit word for word,
drill music killed gangster rap.
Yeah.
I won't say West Coast wise, but non-West Coast wise.
Facts.
These guys used to talk about we doing A, B, C, and D, and the nigga used to say, "Yo, K-Flock said, watch me chase the op. Then I'm gonna make a song called Don't Run, Don't Run, and then watch me shoot the nigga." Again, after you hip hop is going so far, but also I do think we're always in a bad place when the inmates start leaving the asylum.
Facts.
These days, the fans are saying, "Of course, we want to hear from this guy. We want to hear these stories at media platforms." They're like, "Well, so you're telling me 3 million people are gonna watch this?" And again, we don't really have gatekeepers, so we're gonna hear all these stories. YSL Woody's gonna be the most demanded. No Jumper went to motherfucking Atlanta
because they treating it like another form of true crime or
of course.
What's the other shit called?
True
you
crime.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true crime. Yeah, facts.
Or Snapped or something. They looking at it like that when they come on these platforms and tell these stories. So in my sense, that's the only reason they still intrigued. Like, damn, this was so gruesome killing. And I want to hear it, like you said. And the more they talk about it, they're just going to keep using the next person and pushing them forward. It's going to be the same narrative until, like bro said, until niggas stop getting in front of the cameras and talking about the streets.
So to have a full circle moment back to what you're saying and when you're talking about being vivid and whatever it is. So you have the fans are saying, "Yo, nigga, all right, cool, that sounds good, but who's the characters? When this happened? Oh, so you're gonna tell us a story, but you're gonna tell us a year? What block? Oh shit, we want to know not only what block, at what time, in front of whose mama's house, and then what happened then? So what happened after you got locked? Yo, okay, like we're at the point we even care about shit that." This ain't even rap anymore.
See, but
we want to know the jail communication.
Even back to what he was saying, even if you told all those stories and did what you did, you didn't have to use these niggas' real names.
Facts.
Even if you could have threw a whole name on there. We use John Doe for all type of shit.
Okay, but then the fans is all right, so cool, you did that. So the fans are intrigued by this. Then some other guy from your neighborhood be like, "Man, why P-Nice come on here capping, man? It was really John that killed that nigga.
Yeah.
Why he said somebody else's name?" And then people like, "What? It was John?" Yo, let me tell you the real story.
Yeah.
Like, again, the fans are bringing an element out of the streets where it's dangling clout and money.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, the fans are getting what they want.
Yeah.
They want incriminating testimonies.
Oh,
They want to know every situation. They want to know, even think about the situation. Again, I'm not trying to be messy, honestly. The whole thing with you and Brett, it got to the point, I don't know how y'all got there, where y'all had to put out a videotape. Right? Because there was just, like, fans wanted it so much.
They didn't have to.
All right, well, not necessarily have to, but, like, they were speculating so much that was the inevitable step.
But
right?
I don't blame the fans, though, because...
Yeah, bro, why did you drop that footage? Nice.
Why you keep asking me questions about this shit, cuz?
Listen, I keep bringing it up
Right.
so I said, all right, listen, man. I want to know, man, why? Like,
the
why
reason why I dropped the footage is because the nigga kept on going on the show as many times as he can. Every chance he got, kept on bringing the situation up and, oh, this nigga never did this. And, oh, this nigga never did this. Because if he would have did this, it would have been and. Like, bro, that's a slap in my face because I already told you, nigga, don't even talk about it. If somebody bring this shit up, just brush it off. You ain't got to talk about it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So every chance you got, you kept on saying, if he would have did this, it would have been and would have did Like, nigga, that's a direct threat towards me, kind of.
Okay.
Hey, look, but that's all water under the bridge, though. Fuck all that.
Sure.
Back to what you were saying. We can't blame the fans. The fans is NPCs. We can program a fan to like whatever the fuck we want them to like. Let's be real. This shit's coming from the top down. We blaming the fans. Oh, they want to see this, they want to see that. Man, you could put a garbage-ass song on the radio, spin that shit 100,000 times, and now the fans are singing it and liking that shit.
Who you blame?
I'm blaming the people that's pushing it out, the people that's dishing the money out, the people that's signing the checks. That's who to blame, because it's all type of dope artists that can really fucking rap, that ain't gotta rap about the shit that is causing these niggas to go spin and influencing these niggas to live this lifestyle and telling these niggas to pop perks and do all this other stupid ass shit that's fucking our communities up. And these motherfuckers that's getting paid off it don't give a fuck because they're not connected to it and they're getting money. So if they was to change the narrative and push something else, that shit's gonna make money, period. Because the artist is supposed to make the art, and whoever likes the art, they gravitate towards that. It's like 8 billion people on the planet. Yeah. You can't tell me that this is the only fucking music that 8 billion people want to hear. That's bullshit.
It's too far gone now, right?
No, it ain't too far gone. How is it too far gone?
Here, for example, right? Like we can tell, like the real litmus test, right? It's not even like the marketing dollars, is what goes organically, meaning like what blows up organically, right? Yo, you could put, like, for example, right, like Baby Drill. Yo, you put Baby Drill in the TikTok algorithm and you put like Corday, right? Baby Drill talking about spazzing and killing 20 niggas, that's gonna organically just go and reach more ears and blow up faster than Corday talking about like Black Power.
The fact that you said algorithm on organic is a contradiction. It don't make sense because none of the algorithms are organic. None of them. No, they're all controlled. You put out, like even with the content, we'll fuck around. We'll talk about something that happened, like say him and Brick, since y'all keep bringing that up. We talk about that, we know it's gonna go crazy. But the algorithm is also gonna share that more than if we would speak something positive. The algorithm's gonna damn near shadow ban that shit. It's not organic. Like you go on Instagram right now, you don't even see people you follow. So how the fuck is it organic?
But people are like for example, and I got offered an interview with him. I think what's the name? We're gonna do it. I don't even know his music that much. I know the story.
Who? Baby Joe?
Vaughn of something.
Oh, 1700.
No, he talking.
Vaughn 1700 with the glasses.
Yeah. The dude looks like he's
he's entertaining. Oh,
looks like he's from like the Dexter nigga.
He entertaining. He's entertaining.
You know, one of the entities that's pushed out this video or pushed out this narrative of him being like this killer.
The gas station killer, yeah.
It's label.
That's my point.
So again, but here's the thing. Why do they push it out? I agree. They're trying to taint the algorithm, but they do know that people gravitate towards this naturally. Like, for example, these days when, like, you know, like, just like No Jumper, we do paid posts. They're going to send us the post that's going to go more viral based on what people are into. Yeah. Like you know, shoot, let me think of something recent without outing anyone. Okay, let's see if it was something about, you know, a label these days are going to send us, oh, hey, we have a post about our artist kind of talking about his album, but he also mentions a Drake and Kendrick beef, right? That's going to hit the algorithms, right? It's going to seem a little bit more organic. So, again, these labels are smart. They realize, like, for example, Vaughn on 1700, I know his story. I don't know his music. Yeah. So now I'm going to go into an interview. Of course, I'm going to listen to some of his music, but I'm going to go into an interview with him, and what's kind of fascinating is like the story. I'm like, hey, is this story that I know that has popped up somewhat organically, but your label has pushed it? Tell me about. I'm not trying to be on some flash shit, but it's like, nigga, tell me about how you was living. Like, again, which honestly, you know, these days music has become about more lifestyle. Like this is why you're seeing like street niggas just charging for podcasts rather than, you know, rappers used to just do interviews for free.
How did we get to this point? How do you think we got to this point? Because music wasn't always drill rap. How did drill rap become so big on the scene? If it's not controlled, it is controlled. It's not just about what everybody want to listen to, because we still got people like J. Cole that could prosper regardless, and he don't have to do drill rap. Drill rappers will still come to him for a feature. Yeah. So to say that anything else can't be pushed when
I want to shock value though, like you know, there's one thing that has always been consistent as we go further in time. When you see something, it's new at the initially, then eventually it's not new anymore. Like, let me ask y'all a question. I don't even want to ask people ages, but they used to have this show called BET Uncut.
Yeah, niggas remember Uncut.
There was a time that one of the most provocative videos that was ever dropped
Tip drill.
Tip drill. Everybody knows, right? Credit card
swipe.
Right?
Hey, come on, cuz you stayed up late to watch that. Okay.
Yo, there's a few videos, maybe not to that extent, but like that during that era.
But now it's so normal. It's getting to the point now.
Exactly.
You want to see shit covered up.
And then the funny thing about it is, even
Exactly.
if you look back at that video,
It wasn't even that wild.
It ain't even that wild.
It ain't even that. Bitches doing that for free on Instagram right now.
So if you're asking how do we get here, is like, so that was, I think, early 2000s. So now, 20 years later, if that video doesn't shock people, because that shocked people before. Like, yo, look how Tip drill, like everybody knows that was a moment. How do you get to the next level? You got to do something more shocking. I don't know if we could ever go back.
Yeah, we can.
And you think we can?
Listen. The biggest artists in the game, what type of music do they make? Do they make drill rap?
Well, they make pop music, yes. They make pop music.
No, I'm talking about the rappers. Do they make drill rap?
No, absolutely not.
The highest selling, do they make drill rap?
No.
Your boy.
The people who sell out the most concerts, do they make drill rap?
No, of course not.
The only thing the drill rap does is get the interviewers money to get these dumb niggas to come up here and talk about how many niggas they shooting. So the interviews can go millions and millions of views, and then the people running these corporations can get paid. But the actual music is not selling, it's not streaming. Ain't nobody listening to that shit that's over 21, 22, 23. Niggas ain't really listening to that shit. You're not getting up in the morning and turning on drill rap. It's captivating. It's good to watch. It's entertaining to see these niggas tweeting and all that shit. But if you want to talk real numbers and what's generating money, it's not drill rap.
That's true.
Well, here's the thing.
Even podcasts. Joe Rogan got the biggest podcast. He ain't interviewing no drill rappers.
I feel what you're saying, CG, but at the same time, bro, everybody got their type of music that they like. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's something for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. These top selling artists, the drill rap probably not selling the top. Not at the top of the charts and shit.
Of course.
But they do have a strong fan base that support the drill music.
What is that doing for our people though? We
It ain't
fucked up.
It ain't doing shit for our people.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
saying
fucked up, is what I'm
saying. It's
saying.
good. I'm just saying
It's good.
that shit not gonna stop.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It's just like I look at it like gangbanging, cuz. We you know what we do.
We see a lot going on right now in LA. That people probably thought would never get to a point right now.
Yeah, but at the same time, you still got them other ones.
Okay. I'll give one theory that kind of leads to maybe what you were saying. Yeah. You're right in some extent, because here's the reason why drill works. So the music industry is in a really weird place. They want stuff, especially with the advent of TikTok, they want stuff that it feeds what people seemingly already want. So they want it kind of already going before they put money behind it. So drill music is the least marketing dollars towards it. You don't need to market a song dissing a guy who died. That song markets itself.
Yeah.
So they're looking at it like, we don't have to invest. The industry is in a weird place where they've cut back in the last couple of years. Like everybody's been talking about it. They've cut back on really investing in music. That's why we're not seeing a lot of the different type of music. Because hey, if you're gonna get some of these prolific artists, like, do you think that there's, with all due respect, do you think that ever since Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole were born, there's no more conscious people that's lived? No, the labels ain't invested in that no more. It takes too long. Like we want microwavable shit. You know what I mean? This is the air fryer shit. We don't want the shit that, oh my God, we got to have this guy drop like 3 albums. We got to put him on some tours. We got to build this. No, we don't got time for that anymore. And also it's going to cost a lot. So the industry has started to become so cheap that drill rap, music that kind of promotes itself, beef music about violence, when it comes to women, hey, I'm naked and it's time to fuck. No more Missy Elliott shit. Hey, no more complex creative shit. Hey, my pussy stank. My booty hole is green. Like that's the music that kind of starts.
I would believe what you're saying if the algorithms were 100% authentic and not controlled by the powers to be. If the algorithm pushed out everything and we seen people organically gravitate towards the garbage, then we would have less of an argument. But when you don't even see anything else other than the garbage, how are you going to say this was the people choosing when this is being force fed to the people? The people, you see people on platforms, every fucking day complaining about the state of hip hop. Is hip hop dead? I'm tired of hearing Sexy Red talk about sucking dick. I'm tired of hearing about this rapper talking about this drill and that drill. There's not even no other options unless you're actually a fan of somebody. You go look them up. But if you turn on a radio station, how many different artists you gonna hear a day?
Well, so I agree with you. Here's
It's pay
the
to
problem.
play. We know that.
Here's the problem. So the music companies, yeah, they have a stake in all these streaming services and TikTok and Instagram, but they don't control TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, but
Right? So TikTok, they're basically following the lead of TikTok. So if TikTok says, yo, everybody right now is listening to these story times about these drill rappers, blah, blah, or listen to these women give story times about how they're sexually provocative, the music industry is only to make money. There's no real morals.
No, for
Nobody
sure. We
sits
know
there
that.
and says, hey, let's have a meeting. Yo, I think Sexy Red talking all this fuckery is kind of corrupting the young girls. They're like, hey, however we could get the most revenue, let's do it. These tech companies running Meta, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, they're not incentivized
for
to
sure.
give you a plethora of different choices. Okay, if you click on 4 videos, and everybody knows this, you click on 4 videos. Like recently, I've been on some DIY like home building shit, right? You know, I can make some closets.
I'm just saying.
For real, like my closet.
Was you bored or something? Cause you just want to start building shit?
Nah, it's actually my workout in the morning. So like,
Oh,
in the morning,
okay.
I do content afternoon, but I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. I do paperwork, and then I've been, get a little drill, man, climb a ladder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking.
He lost
build some
that weight
shit.
too, though.
Get your blue collar
You
shit
get what I'm
on.
saying? So anyway, like I into that a little bit. I watch like 4 videos. Every time I look at my feed now, they'll just feed it into it, right?
Absolutely.
And they're not incentivized to be like, well, you know what? This might not be healthy. Let's give you a little bit about some education. Give you about there's an election coming up. No. They only feed whatever bullshit you're on. So if you watch a Zeus video of some women fighting, they're just gonna give you debauchery, fuckery all the time. So until that happens, we don't know.
Man, hey, listen.